From tears of joy on his birthday to tears of fear at the airport, Xuancheng's world changed in less than 24 hours. What began as a celebration filled with love and heartfelt gifts turned into chaos, leaving him breathless, running, and heartbroken. Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Today's story is one that has shaken the hearts of many. Xuancheng, who just yesterday was overwhelmed with happiness after celebrating his birthday, found himself in a frightening situation at the airport today, ambushed by a crowd so overwhelming that he struggled to breathe. This is the emotional journey of how quickly joy can turn into despair for one of the brightest stars loved by millions. Yesterday was supposed to be one of the happiest days of his year. Xuancheng turned a year older, and the love he received from his fans was nothing short of extraordinary. From handwritten letters to carefully chosen gifts, every detail carried the devotion of those who have supported him from the very beginning. When he unwrapped one particular gift, the emotions hit him so deeply that tears rolled down his cheeks. He cried softly while smiling, overwhelmed by how much love was being poured into his life. That single moment of vulnerability melted hearts across the world, with fans sharing clips of him wiping his eyes and whispering their own messages of affection. For many, it was proof that Xuancheng was not just an idol but a gentle soul who appreciated every gesture, no matter how small. Fans who saw him that night described it as magical. He was glowing with gratitude, his eyes sparkling despite the tears. The air was filled with warmth, laughter, and the kind of love that bridges the gap between a star and the people who admire him. In those moments, everything felt perfect, like the world was finally giving back to a boy who has given so much of himself to the stage, to music, and to the countless hearts he's touched. But fate had a different story waiting for him the next day. When Xuancheng arrived at the airport, the atmosphere was nothing like the tenderness of his birthday. The moment he stepped inside, the energy changed. What should have been a simple passage to his flight turned into a storm. A crowd surged forward, their excitement spilling over into chaos. The space around him tightened, voices grew louder, flashes of cameras blinded his sight, and before long, he was gasping for air. Xuancheng, who only hours ago was smiling through tears of joy, was now struggling to breathe, pushed and pulled by a mob that seemed to forget he was human. His steps grew faster, his bodyguards tried to shield him, but the wall of people pressing in was too much. Witnesses captured the heartbreaking scene of him running, his face pale, his expression carrying the weight of fear no idol should ever endure. The internet erupted almost instantly. Fans who had adored seeing his birthday joy the night before were now sharing clips of his distress, their hearts breaking as they realized how quickly happiness had been taken away. One fan wrote, "Liu felt so breathless that he had to be lifted, couldn't they wait until the event tomorrow?" Another said, "No cause, how do they not feel bad that they caused him to be in that condition?" Others expressed fury, directing their anger at the company for not providing more protection. "They should give him more bodyguards. I don't know why the company or anyone else is showing their own schedules. I hope he is fine." The comments poured in endlessly, filled with frustration and pain. Some admitted they felt embarrassed, saying even adults had joined in the chaos, making the scene all the more disturbing. Others just wanted to hold him, to protect him, to tell him he was safe. A fan wrote, "He looks so adorable, protect this baby at all cost," while another mentioned how shy and fidgety he seemed on the flight, calling him nervous yet lovable. But now, those same qualities that made him endearing left him vulnerable in the face of overwhelming obsession. The contrast between the 2 days was too sharp to ignore. On one side, the tender moment of an idol crying happy tears as he unwrapped a birthday gift. On the other side, the haunting sight of him running breathlessly from a mob at the airport. It was as if joy and sorrow had collided in less than a day, leaving behind a wound not just on Xuancheng, but on the hearts of every fan who truly loves him. This incident is more than just another celebrity story. It is a reflection of how fragile the life of a star can be. Idols may live under the spotlight, but they are human first. They breathe, they feel, they cry, and they fear. Xuancheng did not deserve to go from a night of warmth and gratitude to a day of panic and suffocation. His story is a reminder that admiration should never cross into obsession, and that true love for an idol means protecting their safety, not endangering it. As fans continue to rally online, one message echoes louder than all: Xuancheng deserves to smile freely again. He deserves to walk without fear, to breathe without struggle, and to celebrate his life without having to run for safety. His birthday should be remembered for the joy it brought, not the fear that followed. And for those who truly love him, the promise remains that they will protect him, cherish him, and ensure that he always feels the happiness he deserves. Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for tuning in to K-Drama Bloom.